Hey team, how's it going? Today we're going to go over an important concept of preparation. All right. So obviously preparing not just on the field and at the gym. We need to be consistent and have a system for us to have something that is reliable for our preparation. This is where checklists come in. So why checklists matter for footballers? The power checklist. Here it is. In his book, The Checklist Manifesto, Atul Gawande, I don't know if I said it right, shows how something as simple as a checklist transforms fields like aviation medicine, where small mistakes can cost lives. The lesson, even the most skilled professionals forget details under pressure. Checklists don't replace expertise, they protect it. I'm a big fan of checklists. I even have my kids, when we're going to head out, hey, do our checklist for us. And then, once we're getting ready to depart or leave somewhere, let's go over the checklist. Boom, 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 so we don't forgetting. So it protects us from human error. Now, it's happened a lot of times when we get to, well, this happened before. Now we reduce that margin of error because we're still human beings, obviously. But get to game time and we forget the socks, we forget the shin guards, we forgot the water, we forgot the uniform, so on and so forth. Checklists will help us with that. Why do we need that? Football is the same. Matches high pressure environments, training loads and routines get complex, and small forgotten details, hydration, recovery, mental reset, they add up. So a checklist will ensure consistency. The difference between guessing and being professional is checking off different items. And this doesn't have to be complex. It could be something very simple that every single time you're about to do a certain activity, a certain behavior, it's boom, checking off things, making sure that everything's in line. What checklist will do for you? Prevent mistakes, no forgotten gears, skip recovery, or miss meals. Builds discipline. Routine becomes automatic, saving mental energy. Increases confidence. You're fully prepared before every session or match, and creates consistency, the real separator between average players and the pros. Okay, here are a few examples from aviation. Every pilot uses a pre-flight checklist. Yeah, before we're about to take off, okay, we better make sure that everything is ready to go. Okay, because we got a lot of lives on the line. All right, medicine checklist cut surgical errors by more than a third. Gawande talks about this on his book. And in football, pros prepare the same way every single time. We got the kit, everything's in place. Nutrition, recovery, mental prep. We did everything that needed to be done. So if it works for surgeons and pilots, it works for footballers. All right. So here's an action step. Start with this checklist: training and game prep checklist, gear, snack, water, recovery tools, all that. Game day checklist, kit, fuel, tactical review, mental triggers. Okay, and then you use them until they become second nature. Even though they become second nature, it won't hurt to actually go through that checklist. So what I did was created some checklists for you that you can upload, that you can laminate. Okay, so these ones are for game and training prep. Okay, so you don't forget things. So you can laminate it. You can do like a two-side, training. All right, boom. Get your marker, and then every single time you just repeat the process. Training kit packed. All right, did I get my jersey, my shorts, my socks, boots, and backup studs, firm ground, blah blah blah, shin guards, tape, whatever. You can customize it if you want, but yeah. So checklist. All right, I hope this helps. Let's get after it. Oh yeah. So if you want it, send me a DM. Letting me know that you want this resource. Okay, take care.